Hello there. I'm joined by Sam. How you doing, Sam?
I'm doing good. How about
And we're
you,
gonna.
Ollie?
I'm all right. And we're gonna try this again. I have an idea this time.
Oh, what's wrong, Ollie? Can't you defeat the armies of Dan Hibiki?
Don't start that shit again.
Oh, what are you going to do?
Oh, Rosie and Largo have to be there.
Let's see how you fare
Actually,
against the nefarious battle tactic Dan Hibiki.
first thing I'm gonna do, I reckon, is go over equipment.
Welkin.
Ah,
It's done.
You know what's weird? I don't think I could actually go back to Valkyria Chronicles 1 after 4.
well, I'll let you know how I feel about that after I give 4 a try. When I get it.
I do recommend it, absolutely.
I was always gonna get it. That was always the
I know
plan.
you were always going to get it, and you've watched a bit of me playing it, but trust me, I think just having the Grenadiers, when you really think about it, they don't really. I haven't really shown a lot of how good those classes really are.
Here you go.
Though I will say they were an essential part of me actually finishing the game.
All set. All set.
Oh, I had a medal waiting for me or something.
Lieutenant Welcome Duncan, step forward. For your squad's exemplary performance in the final battle, this royal award.
Thank you, Your Highness.
She's giving me a gun.
Who needs
will-
courage?
Yeah.
Who needs courage with a gun?
No, well, you put your hands up.
May your allegiance to God stand firm.
This royal award. Wow, a gun! Squad barracks.
Hello again, son. I'll teach you artillery support today. Use it to call down a barrage of artillery fire that covers the entire combat zone. Well, what is your decision?
It will cost 15,000 EXP in order to learn artillery support. I got loads.
You know, I got like money for days.
I hope my orders can assist you. I hope we'll meet again.
Let's see if we can't have
Here to fine-tune your squad?
anyone a little better in there. Catherine O'Hara, Sniper Elite. No bread, camaraderie, and pessimist. Oh, I have an open slot. We have lost Marina. Cesare Regard. Desert Bread, Sniper Killer, Darkson Hater. I will not have you on my... I will not have any intolerance for Darksons on my squad. We do have 2 snipers though, so... Nina Strice, Aisha Newman. No, I think we're okay for troopers.
You think or you know?
Fraser York, Scout Elite. I remember her being good imagining things. Wavy. Trading on desert bread. Well, that would serve us well.
You're handsome. I know you'll take real good care of me.
That would serve us well in the current mission.
Come back anytime you...
Alright, let's try this again. Oh, actually, now that she's in the squad, I need to get back to the barracks. And make sure she's well equipped. Alright, now she has the same weapon as everyone else. Now let's try this mission again. That artillery support order may come in handy.
Let me catch you up.
Right. I'm only deploying 2 scouts, and I'm gonna bring the newbie in to see if she can prove herself. I'm only deploying 2 scouts. So,
Go get him, Skins.
I mean, Largo's already there. And once I take the, unfilled positions remain, I'm not deploying the rest of the slots until I take the, outpost, and so I can just have them come in directly there. And that's why this is a bit of a risk, because I'm undermanned at the moment.
What's happened to Alicia?
I don't know.
Right. Da-dum, dum, da-dum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Okay, newbie, show your stuff.
Touche.
Remember to look at your surroundings. Please focus on making careful decisions.
Shall we dance?
Impressive.
Next partner. me dance. Time for a quick step. Next partner.
Target silenced. Head to the next one.
The intel reports live. They've got too much firepower.
Right, here I go.
Alright, let's get Ike over there now. Now that the way forward is clear.
All troops advance.
I wonder how much damage this would do to the bunker. Not enough.
Try not to take any needless actions.
Alright, one more time.
Oh, she gets double movement. Nice.
The target is just in front of you.
Delightful.
Perfect.
I'll be right back. I think Liz is calling.
Bit easier.
Okay.
Let's do this.
I think I'm going to try and have Rosie take out that pillbox.
Galleons and
Here I come. I'm on.
Anyone? Oh, yeah, I've got Nicole down with me at the moment.
what's your situation?
Liz is trying to sleep and Nicole is refusing to settle.
Right.
Let's do this thing.
Okay, next turn I'll revisit that. Artillery support attacks all enemy units, but it takes 6 commands. I think that's probably a pretty good command. I might use it next turn, or the one after, if need be.
The defense is starting to weaken.
I don't like their attitude. Now!
okay?
Leave it to me.
Report! What's happening there?
Been waiting here. Under light fire!
I'm on. Go down!
Oh, hello, Jack.
Man down.
Ah,
Everybody be careful.
hey. Sorry, I didn't notice the first comment.
I'm on.
Yeah, sorry, I'm still on DMC.
Huh. Hold on, I'm good.
Shall we dance?
The cringe. Sorry, that character turned up and just made a terrible joke that makes me want to shoot the bitch.
Alright.
Well, an item just killed a boss, and its finger got cut off. So she comes out and goes, "What up, shorty? I'm sorry I'm late, but the roads were blocked." And she picks up the thing, and starts sniffing it, and then you go,
Watch me dance.
"Dude, what? Did you just sniff that thing? Do you know where it's been?" She went, "Up your butt." I'm like, "Oh God."
I'm on the Tarzan mission with those black fruits. Ah, I see.
Hello. You causing your mom problems. Your mom trying to sleep and you being settled. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, cold. What?
Alicia!
And I don't know what to do now. Ah. Black fruits.
Massive tanks are approaching from... Be careful.
I don't really remember.
They left the camp open as bait.
Those tanks fire incendiary rounds. The impact explodes into a broad blaze. That flame can get at you even in trenches and takes a while to die down. Be careful.
Change of plans, Sevens. Hold the camp and take down those tanks.
Alright. And now...
Found us one.
Oh shit, I didn't get a engineer.
Right, here I go.
It happens to the worst of us, the best of us. You forget that the engineers live because they're basically like scouts and they're equipped like scouts, but their only major difference is they can actually heal tanks and stuff.
I've got a visual here. Commencing attack.
The enemy's defensive line has been broken.
What is it?
I used magic on the fruits and defeated the Heartless, but nothing happened. You might need to use a specific magic. Again, I'm sorry, I don't really remember.
No problem, boss.
The defense is starting to weaken.
Perfect.
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
Just watch this. You're done. Just watch this. Never hurts to be prepared. Just watch this. Alright, listen up. Clear out the enemy with artillery support.
Leave it to me.
The most I can do to protect the tanks this turn is turn them around so that their radiators aren't immediately exposed.
Well, if it's all you can do, it's all you can do.
Next turn I should have more troops, because I called for reinforcements. Oh!
Target silenced. Head to the next one.
Well, that wasn't intentional, but it's not valuable. I fired at the tank, but it hit one of the soldiers in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Sniper elite. Take him out, Rosie. Why are you not? Ike is holding the front line.
Stop it.
Ugh. I think the Shamrock's gonna bite it next turn. If not this one.
Shamrock shit. I'm sorry, but it is. The Shamrock is just shit.
Damage minimal. Minor damage taken.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, I think this one's gonna be it for the Shamrock.
Sorry.
Well, it absorbed their attacks from the Edelweiss. So, you know, it served a purpose.
Well, good, I guess.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, wrestling thing I thought you might be interested in. Anderson and Gallows have apparently turned down millions from WWE.
Yeah.
Apparently the
That-
word backstage is
very
people
telling.
backstage. But here's something. Here's the thing. Apparently, you might also be interested in. Apparently, no one's afraid of the WWE staff anymore. They're not afraid to speak up
That's good.
because one of two things will happen. They will either get to leave, which is what they asked for, or WWE will cave in and give them something to keep them, which is what they did with the revival.
Yeah.
So, you know, Gallows and Anderson have just said that they're not happy with the way they've been treated for the last few years. They're not happy that they haven't even been in anything, like any major storylines for about a year. And they're extremely pissed about the fact that their Botch Club videos got cancelled after one series.
Yeah.
So they've decided, fuck it, we're leaving. Hey, AEW, eh?
Yeah. Well, now that they have the hold over them that they used to, so...
Well, I know you keep mentioning yourself that WWE just doesn't have the monopoly it thought it did.
incendiary rounds. Hiding in the trenches won't keep you safe.
Just watch this.
Right in front of you.
Just watch this.
Right, Ollie, I'm gonna take Nicole out for a quick walk down the shop because she's not settling.
All right.
So a walk tends to work for her. So let's take a quick walk. Come on, Jack. Come on. So I'll stay in the party and everything. It's just I'll be gone for a little bit.
Yeah.
A couple of minutes.
Been waiting here.
Yeah. You're all bundled up 'cause it's snowy. It's raining out there.
Oh.
Alright, listen up. We need supplies here. Ammo, ragnade, the works. You got it, hon. You ever seen muscles like these before?
Still more of them are left.
Hit, please.
Focus on making smart choices, soldiers.
Okay, you got it. I'll aim as good as I can.
The enemy's defensive line has been broken. Imperial defenses are final.
From the rain. Yeah. From the rain. Yeah. Also, we can get dinner for tonight. Hey? We're gonna get dinner. We're gonna get dinner. Yes, we are.
I'll take care of it.
We're gonna get dinner. Well, dinner for me and your mummy.
Don't let them provoke you.
Get dinner for Papa too.
The intel reports live. They've got too much firepower.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm right here.
Just
Right
try
here.
to stop me.
Right here, baby girl. Right here. Now, once I my jacket. Over.
Firing capabilities lost. They've got...
I'm on.
Down to the shop.
Good. That makes things a bit easier.
It's raining.
Requesting backup! Repeat, requesting backup!
Ike is dead.
I can't leave you, Weiss. Wonder if I'll be a ghost.
Oh. Oh god, I've left the outpost completely open. And Emil's down. Oh god. Oh god. Why did I do that? Please don't let him get all the way there. That was lucky. I need a troop to defend.
Under minor fire.
Defend the outpost. Oh no, don't go after the new girl. Okay, she tanked the hit, but barely. Oh god, she might not survive this. Oh good, she dodged. And counted.
Just watch this.
Took out the tank.
One enemy tank neutralized. One to go, sir.
All right.
This is an order. You've done enough. Pull out. We'll handle this.
Just try to stop me.
Right, Jane, you're pulling back to defend the outpost.
Just try to stop me. Take it from here. Die! Die! Next.
Nice work. Entering
You know what?
combat. Good work. Keep it up.
I'm not sure about this. Shall we dance?
Target silenced. Head to the next one.
Alright, for now, pull out.
All units, prepare to intercept.
Oh, first get Emil out of there.
Act as soon as you spot a target.
Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's where he originally was stationed. Oh, please don't let me through the door.
So much for my dancing career. Comes to my left, comes to my right.
Time your shots carefully, soldiers.
Medic!
Battalions have one too.
Ugh. Whew. Hopefully Jane can hold the line. Hey Ian, how you doing?
I'm doing alright, you?
I'm good. I'm just trying to finish that mission.
Alright.
Oh, it's not looking good, but I might still be able to turn it around.
Oh, that's good.
I've taken out one of the 2 tanks.
Alright.
All I have to do is take out the other one and we won.
Oh,
But
good.
that's easier said than done. Defend the outpost. And reinforcements have just arrived.
Yeah, that's pretty
no.
tough.
Everyone is directly in the path of the next bombing. Right, okay. Well, let's see. I'm gonna get to the Edelweiss.
Oh, I saw Captain Marvel yesterday.
What did you think?
I thought it was alright.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the dumpster fire everyone says it is.
I'm not sure everyone does say that. Like, it was a perfectly serviceable movie.
I mean, it's a hell of a lot better than Iron Man 3.
Well, I quite like Iron Man 3, but yeah, I take your point.
Yeah.
A lot of people really didn't like what they did with the Mandarin. I get that. Okay, I can pull in one more reinforcements guy. I think we might need a scout. Ted.
Go Ted.
Jane, do your thing. Can she get them both with the flamethrower? Not standing there, but I don't want to have a leave cover, so...
Best not.
I'll take out the scout. He's by far the biggest threat so far. That's close. Jane's the only thing standing between them and the outpost. At the moment. She's been holding the line like a champ.
That's good news.
My body's yours to use. Save me the paragon of protection. Thank you.
Right. I wonder if Homer can take out that Lancer. Because if he can, the others shouldn't be a great threat. Yeah, he should be able to. Oh, he definitely should be able to.
Yeah.
Right, now I've got to shore up the position elsewhere. Largo, you know what to do. Blast that tank.
Here, have a couple.
Why did that do nothing? I think we need to get closer.
Alright.
Ugh.
You, sure. You ever seen muscles like these before?
Oh no, that did not go like I said it would.
I get lost in those muscles.
Keep your eyes peeled out there.
At least position yourself somewhere where you can get a decent shot.
Out of range.
Right, now. Vice is on the warpath.
Just keep up this pace.
I'm ready to go.
She was supposed to help Jane hold the line. Hopefully that won't be necessary, but I'm gonna position her there to help her anyway.
Yeah.
Shall we dance? Let me get in on it.
Good work. Keep it up.
Just watch this.
Have Largo move closer and try to get a shot off at the tank.
The enemy could be hiding anywhere.
Oh, I missed.
Never hurts to be prepared.
Oh, yeah, they still have reinforcements from that side. Yeah, so Jane and Fraser are still gonna have to stay there to hold the line. Oh, God, you damn grenades. Took out the sandbags.
Minor damage sustained. Damage minimal.
See, what's unfair is they have literally unlimited troops. Another scout for recon. This is good.
Hmm.
I'm ready to go.
I need to reposition Fraser and Jane. I'll see if I can get him in the trenches.
Can't hit me down.
Go for it.
Enemy defense line has been broken.
Oh no, she's down. Damn it.
Damn.
I'll see if Ted can get her. Ah, Sam sounds like he's back.
I'm back.
Oh.
I'm back and I'm wet in more ways than one.
Ian has joined us.
A little longer, almost.
Hey Ian.
Hey.
Just go unpack Nicole's pram and I'll be with you.
Okay.
Okay, just gotta figure out how this is. That's it,
Thank you, thank you.
bloody spread about.
Leave it on to me.
Ooh. Into the living room. Ooh. Into the sitting room.
Keep taking them down.
Ooh. Baby escape.
Push forward.
Baby escape. Ah. Oh. Ah.
Huh. Maybe, just maybe, if I can get Vice around the back of it.
One more for good measure.
Imperial unit sighted. Please be careful.
Oh god.
I'll take care of it.
So we just
Wonder
had
if the
a
floods
buttload
are-
of rain.
Yeah.
And I thought, hey, they keep telling me I've got to take Nicole for walks, so let's take her for a walk.
Alright, Vice, you've done all you can.
Hey.
Been waiting here.
Hey, Nicole. Are you gonna get upset if I change Frozen to a little bit?
Keep an eye on your equipment.
You have salty little tears if I make it so that Elsa's got a heterosexual guy called Dave. Nah. You don't care.
Ugh.
The body's yours to use. See if this is not just
Random access. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Also-
They made a video on Chris's, where it's about his random access humor and trying to explain it to people.
Hmm.
I'm glad because they finally explained a joke he made that never made any sense to anyone, and that was the "you don't have to tell me twice, but during the Stone Age."
Hmm.
Oh god.
Let me help.
Yeah, well, I bet you smoke.
Are you alright?
Please, Mr. Miyamoto-san, don't cancel the project. project is cancelled. No!
Just shelve it.
Oh, he just couldn't comprehend that his thing wouldn't work.
Yeah. Are you against true love?
Most of your thing was literally just characters having sex. That's disgusting. I mean, we can't do this in a kid's game.
It's called making love.
And Jesus wants us all to experience it.
Are you a virgin?
He says after hearing that Reggie Fils-Aimé has like a kid.
Yeah.
Did he suddenly think he had the Immaculate Conception?
Are you the Mario who plays fair, or the Bowser who cheats and lies? Oh, by the way, I saw Captain Marvel.
Okay. Thoughts?
I thought it was alright.
Yeah, what I'm hearing from the non-paid things, and by that I mean people who aren't owned by IGN, is it's okay at best, it's mediocre at worst, and kind of boring and then it's it's between boring and kind of passable, what you'd expect from a Marvel thing. It's not great. It's middle of the road. Not trash, but definitely not top 10.
I mean,
I would say it is top 10. Which at this point means top half. What do you mean? What does that mean, sir?
Because you would, it's new.
I thought it was a whole lot better than Iron Man 3.
No, you don't have to work hard to beat Iron Man 3. Oh, someone needs a nappy change. Don't you make that face at me. Oh, and Ollie tried to watch Raw, but let's face it, Raw was boring.
Yeah, I gave up halfway through.
That says it all. Oh, Nicole, did you just do a solid poop? Well done. Oh, tomorrow's a big test for me.
Really?
I'm taking Nicole to the toddler group alone. Yeah, this will be the first time I've ever gone to one of these kind of things for Nicole on my own without Liz, but Liz really is not well. I mean, she's in bed right now, yelling and cursing God for the day she was born. You know, like the apple that committed murder. Now that's a movie we need to make, Ollie.
Yep.
We need to make the apple that committed murder.
What, Steve Jobs does genocide?
No, basically the entire focus is going to be more on Willem Dafoe sitting on a porch, on a CGI, as a CGI apple, screaming at the sky.
Leave it to me.
Jane has been safely evacuated. Don't worry, guys. Jane is safe.
That's good. That's good.
Oh. My controller just disconnected. Okay. Just a second. Where did I leave my charger? Where is it?
What's the
I
matter?
think it's over there.
Oh. You know, it. Oh yeah, I watched the worst TNA angle I've seen in a while.
Well, that's saying something, but go on.
Okay, so basically they've got two good storylines going on right now. I'll go over the good one. Ollie, you're familiar with Father James Mitchell, right?
I have a passing interest, you could say.
A fear.
I am petrified of him.
Anyway, he's back in TNA, or Impact, and he owns a group of basic creatures from hell, and he is literally now playing the devil, by the way.
Right.
Now, the long-going storyline that's been going for about a year now has been there's this blonde girl called Ali.
Uh-huh.
She's basically like a blonde, bimbo-ish character that can actually wrestle. However, she ended up getting rescued last year by Rosemary, who I've mentioned in passing.
Yeah.
Rosemary is the only reason really to watch Impact anymore. Now, what's been happening is Rosemary got injured and took time off, and by that I mean she was beaten and then thrown into, quote-unquote, the Dark Realm by an evil Chinese demon woman called Su Yung.
Uh-huh.
Her entire character is she's like an undead bride. That's her entire character.
I see.
Naturally, James Mitchell is her manager.
Of course he is.
So the last couple of months, they kidnapped Ali and they went through this whole weird, cartoonish like escapade to try and rescue Ali's friends from the demon realm and from Jim Mitchell.
Yeah.
Mostly making actual deals with him while he was playing an organ demonically. So anyway, Rosemary returns at one point, and Ali's turned to the dark side. So the storyline concluded last week, where Rosemary approached Jim Mitchell, and it was weird seeing them work together because their characters just flesh well together. It was like, Rosemary, I wish I could say it was nice to see you. Jim, you have something I want. Yes, you have the bunny. Yes, but you see, you know possession is 9/10 of the law. So they make a deal to get her soul. So it's like, so what will we do, Jim? Do you want to play a fiddle down in Georgia? To which he laughs. And then they make a deal called the Dark War, which if Rosemary gets a team together and defeats Su Young's team, Jim will just give Rosemary Ali's soul. She manages to get Ali's friends who offer themselves and, to Rosemary's cause. They rescue her, and the way they rescue her is after they beat Su Yung, they literally attach a collar around her neck and drag her out of the ring in the most creepy gothic BDSM way possible, while Jim Mitchell is holding an Asian zombie going, no, deal with the devil. Which brings me to the worst one they've got. They've got a character whose entire character is, she's basically a stripper. Scott Steiner even got involved in this storyline, by the way. Only for one thing, where he turned up to beat up a bunch of Indian guys and demand a lap dance. I'm making that sound more hilarious than it actually was.
Well, it sounds pretty hilarious.
So anyway, she announced she wants to wrestle. And do you know who they've got on the commentary team?
Who?
Disco fucking Inferno. So this week, Disco Inferno came out and said that he's sick of Scarlett Boudreaux, which is her name, because he's sick of women thinking they can do the same thing as men. Because wrestling has apparently, and I quote this, and they are saying this straight-faced, women's wrestling has sucked since those bra and panties matches have been removed from it. I'm going to let that sink in for 5 seconds.
Right.
So anyway, he's saying that the women need to leave wrestling. This women's revolution thing has got into their head and made them think they're better than they are, so they need to go home, do their laundry, do some cooking, make some food, and get back in the kitchen. They said this with a straight fucking face, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Disco Inferno, who I know you know the name, but you don't know the wrestler.
Yeah, I am passingly familiar.
He made a career out of stealing other people's finishers, basically.
Right.
That's his entire contribution to wrestling, that, and he danced a lot. So anyway, yeah, his entire thing is doing what Jeff Jarrett did against China, but doing it straight-faced in 2019. And God bless Scarlett for pretty much doing the whole, look, I know you think just because I'm a woman I can't wrestle, which, again, I'm rolling my eyes at this entire thing that, oh my god, this is how you're going to have your wrestling debut. Your actual debut wrestling a match is going to be wrestling a guy who's been retired for almost 20 years because he's now going around being a literal cartoonish misogynist. This is what TNA is doing. Straight
good
fucking
lord.
waste. Yeah. So imagine. So yeah, I've been trying to catch up with some of Impact because again, all I've really been following is Rosemary because Rosemary is the only thing on that entire show that's worth watching since Joe Hendry quit and Grado's gone.
Yeah.
And Abyss being gone. Pretty much all the TNA originals are gone now. And this is what they have. They have an actual good female feud that's been a storyline that's been strong enough to last over a year. How long has it been since we've had one of those? And on the same show, literally a feud that's going to have a woman debut in a wrestling match against a man based purely on a cartoonish understanding of the sexism thing. I'm still flabbergasted that they're actually doing an angle where a guy is literally saying women belong in the kitchen. And saying the women's revolution isn't a real thing and that women's wrestling has sucked since bra and panties matches were removed, and since they've been gone there's no reason for women to stay in wrestling anymore. To which I say, Bailey, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Rosemary. Oh god, that was a big one. I mean, I'll probably send you clips of the James Mitchell and Rosemary stuff just so you can get a glimpse, but Rosemary was actually involved with the Broken Universe at one point. If you don't, I know you weren't following it much at the time, but the Great War originally was versus Crazy Steve and Abyss, who were managed by Rosemary. And the team, so it was the Broken Hardys versus Decay to become the tag team champions of the universe. So they had a great war over the compound, of which Rosemary was beaten up by Vanguard 1. Well, it basically copied her ability and beat her with that.
Right.
Rosemary has a thing of doing Asian Mist. So it Asian Misted her back.
Right.
Yeah. She also did this weird thing where she'd possess people, where she'd vomit yellow mist into people's faces and possess them, and that's how she got control of Abyss.
Yeah.
Then Abyss left, and Crazy Steve left, and she became a singles wrestler and became the only good one there. Well, while she was doing her zombie hive woman gimmick, her opponent was going around claiming that Charlotte Flair stole her gimmick.
Right.
Yeah, her entire thing was Becky Lynch and Charlotte stole my pinky pose thing, which they got from Booker T, by the way. I said she stole my gimmick of wearing, these robes and stuff, and then someone commented going, well, if Charlotte stole them from you, then you stole them from Ric Flair. And he was doing it before you were born, so I'm gonna assume that that Charlotte got her dad's blessing to use the robes and stuff. You just copied him. The last time she was ever seen was in the Mae Young Classic, still trying to rip off Charlotte Flair.
Who does she think she is?
TNA really likes doing that, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, I have WWE, where you can have diet WWE. Same WWE taste, but it's stale. Also, can we call the Batista Triple H promo thing shit?
I think we can.
Thank God I'm not the only one who thinks so. That was fucking.
Wait a minute, hold on.
agony.
I didn't actually see it. I gave up before that.
Triple H, on behalf of Batista's security, calling them the guardians of the indie circuit.
Right.
Batista claims he wanted something, and Triple H needs to give it to him. And Triple H pretty much, his argument stems down to, Batista, how many times have you quit? How many times have you just given up and quit on this business, and then come and ask, and you have the nerve to ask me for anything? And Batista just said, I want this, you know. They were playing the pronoun game of, I want this, I want that, give it to me, give it to me. To which they said, no. Then Triple H said he told Triple H, it was just an argument for 5 minutes of him going, get in the ring, no, you come up here, no, I'm going to come down to the ring then, be a man for once. And then they confirmed it's going to be WrestleMania Triple H versus Batista in a no-holds-barred match.
Of course.
Yes, Drew McIntyre beat the shit out of Roman Reigns. That was fun to watch. Kurt Angle has announced his retirement tour.
Yeah.
Let's see. He started his tour by wrestling Apollo Crews. Beth Phoenix seems to be back on Raw. And the Saturday Night Live people mocked Braun Strowman again.
Hey. Alright, thanks, you. Yeah, it was alright, thanks.
Oh, and Shelton Benjamin debuted on Raw.
Oh yes, I saw that.
Yeah, but the Braun Strowman thing, apparently last week, someone from Saturday Night Live, who apparently are going to be the hosts of WrestleMania, alongside Alexa Bliss, for some reason.
But nobody quite knows.
They basically mocked Braun Strowman last week and said that wrestling was fake. Braun picked him up and then pinned him against a wall. So this week they bought him this sports car.
And he trashed it. Yeah, I saw that much.
That thing. So he smashed that up. Aleister Black and Ricochet came back to Raw to wrestle Bobby Roode, so that was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, Roman was afterwards because Dean Ambrose was basically murdered by Drew McIntyre, and Roman Reigns was absolutely fucking murdered by Drew McIntyre.
Here we go.
Ciampa out of Tommaso Ciampa's out of action, so part of my what they should do for WrestleMania thing is out the window.
Here we go.
Well, if we can't really have DIY attacking someone, then why then there's no point in doing DIY. God, I remember when James Mitchell used to cause you nightmares. I remember changing the backgrounds of your computer all the time to giant James Mitchell just to freak you out. Oh, you were so afraid.
Oh damn! I forgot about Nancy. And now she's down.
She's dead. She's dead. I still can't forgive you for letting Jane die.
She's not dead. She was just taken out of commission.
You failed. looking at the sales at the moment, they've got Creed, Rise to Glory.
Ah, yeah, I have that.
Bow, 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 bow. Have you seen that game that looks like Metal Gear Solid, but it's been made by Square Enix?
Yeah, I saw it and I heard that it was shit.
Left Alive, the thing that looks fucking awful.
Oh god, no, that sniper's sneaking around to take the outpost. I hope they don't manage it.
They're coming to euthanize me, Nancy. You're right. Failed.
Voice, what good are you?
Yes, right away. See, my flesh will not be desperate.
Oh, should we take the sea money? You're probably hungry, aren't you? Yeah, I'm hungry.
The body's yours to use. See, we disturb them with protection.
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
Hostiles approaching.
Avoid hasty action at all costs.
Yes, right away. See, we disturb them with protection.
No more of them are left.
You've broken through the enemy's defensive line.
Right, he's defending the outpost. I think it's high time I brought the Edelweiss in to fight the tank.
If you see an opening, strike it.
aboard.
Here we go.
What just happened?
Been waiting here. There! Next up, balls!
Damage critical! Damage critical! We could use some backup.
You're done!
You got it, hon. You ever seen muscles like these before?
Are you alright?
Hit, please. I'll take care of it. There's another one.
Are you alright?
Medic!
This map's taken a while. I think I'm still on my first go. This has been quite the skirmish. Duck! No! Ugh. Oh, thank God, he's a shit shot. Oh, this guy on the other hand. Ugh. Oh, John is in trouble. You can hold him, Rosie.
Here I come.
By the way, can both of y'all or one of you see this?
Here I come.
You guys seeing this? Never mind.
Yeah, I can see it.
Cool, cool. Got the internet warning again. Huh. Doc. Ah, it's took out of cover.
Oh, no.
Alright. It's time to waste these sons of bitches.
Yes, right away.
Homie, you need to get out of that.
Let's tip the scales in our favor.
The front line made enemy contact. Support them.
Repair the Edelweiss, son.
Yes, right away. Saving Paragon protection.
Get him out of John's way.
My muscles are dying here. You ever seen muscles like these before?
If I can just get around to the back of it. There we go. Alright. Okay, we win.
Finally.
That was a tough skirmish,
Operation complete. Both enemy tanks neutralized.
but we pulled through.
You know,
Although
just
we
looking
lost
at it
Ica.
makes me feel.
What?
Looking at it just makes me go, oh wow, this wouldn't have happened in 4. I'll admit the DLC kind of made it way too easy for me.
Oh,
Although I warn you, if you do play the 4th one, getting the Squad 7 DLC, they'll only be useful to a certain point.
The watershed battle on the Nagyar Plains ended in the victory of the
Sadly,
Valkyrie.
Welkin's tank isn't very useful.
yeah. What, the Edelweiss?
Well, it get,
Military history.
the Edelweiss is really... it cannot be upgraded at all in 4.
Ah.
The Imperial army then fell to retreat, while Gallia's grasp on victory tightened.
Ah.
Alicia, are you alright?
The battle is ours.
Logan,
After an hour and 40 minutes.
what happened? I can't remember.
Oh, by the way, today's video is Ultra Instinct Alicia.
Yay!
I was shot, wasn't I? But here I am, alive and fully healed.
Oh yeah, I saw the Dragon Ball Heroes thing. I saw that Goku is now a Grand Priest.
Like they're scared.
In the Dragon Ball Heroes is just fashion given form.
I'll say he just turned up and beat everybody up using Ultra Instinct,
Tell me, please.
including
With
the
no
obvious.
explanation.
Yeah, even the Grand Priest just was like, yeah. I mean, I didn't see the English sub, but he's just like, yeah, I'll leave this to you. He pretty much punched the baby, the people who are basically baby so hard that it knocks the Vegeta out of them.
Yeah.
Literally. Beat up the other one. I mean, the only other thing he can do at this point is beat up Cucumber.
Parting ways.
Which, honestly, Heroes has been building up as powerful for too damn long.
Yeah. Combo.
Whatever. Combo, Cucumber. We all know what he is.
He's fucking boring, isn't he?
He's literally what the 90s thought Broly was.
Yeah. Because apparently we can't be free of him. We can't quite just settle on having a good Broly.
You know that the new Broly is the best Broly.
Well, that's not hard, but yeah.
In honor of your manifold accomplishments,
I mean, I'm going to be sad that we're going to have to get a new voice actor for him if they bring him back in Super, but I really hope they bring him and Chile back.
Oh, a medal.
And I suppose Lemon.
Nagia Service Medal.
for your squad's exemplary performance in the final battle, this royal award.
Royal Award. Wow, a gun!
I wonder if it's loaded.
Nope. Galleon 3R. I like this game. See if the old guy has a new order for me.
Hello again.
Oh yeah, how you get orders in the new one is you go to the rec room and you've basically got to have loads of experience for it, but they discuss ideas and then you've got to like accept the idea for it to become an order. The sad thing is there's only one order that you really, really desperately need in Valkyria Chronicles 4. And that's the weak spot order.
Huh.
All set for you.
Alright. Oh, firepower boost for the Lancers. Always good. Enhanced Mortar 7. Firepower boost for the flamethrowers. Grenades don't get an upgrade yet. Armor does. Thing is with this though, the enemies level up with you, so you don't ever actually feel more powerful. Unless you go back to the beginning.
You know, the weapons help.
Yeah. It's not to get an advantage, it's more to keep up with the enemy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Edelweiss is pretty good now. Attack support. Edelweiss. 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 I can't believe I haven't called one of these streams that. Next time. Okay, that's the R&D done. Squad barracks.
Yeah, so I was thinking about a Metal Gear Solid Bridge thing, and I was thinking of how we could justify the thing with Merrill and Campbell, with the way you've written Campbell.
Well, yeah, he's a fucking dick.
Yeah,
That's the way I've written Campbell.
I was thinking that with Merrill, you know, there is I was thinking we've got to come up with something that is a serious crux as to why he wants her to live. Oh, I mean, other than maybe the obvious thing of he needs a kidney really, really fucking bad.
Yeah.
Go with
well,
that.
I'm thinking, there doesn't have to be one note. Here's how I want to approach writing this. It was a hard call to make, but I've had to declare no reference characters. So
Yeah,
that
kind
means,
of.
no making
no more Hitcher.
Revolver Ocelot the Hitcher from the Mighty Boosh.
Yeah, I know. I kind of
As
assumed
much
that would
fun
be the
as
thing.
that was, it's
Yeah, that was for us more than it was for anything else.
yeah.
I mean,
Like
let's face
maybe
it.
for a shortened version once it's done. Like,
I mean,
I think
looking at the abridged things now, I'm kind of at the point where I'm really hoping that the My Hero Academia abridged that they plan to do,
with Takahata 101.
it's not going to take long to make it better, to be perfectly honest, than all the others that have come out, because quite frankly, the only other one I've seen that's got any kind of provenance I've mentioned before, and it is Bakugo is just, Bakugo basically gave Deku cancer or something. That's the overall joke for that. And now Bakugo's a nice person. Uraraka is a horrible, horrible bitch with all the personality traits of the made-up version of what a third-wave feminist is meant to be, and therefore is despised by literally everybody in her class. Suyu is Texan for reasons, and everyone in Class 1A, with the personal exception of Midoriya, is a sociopath.
Right.
We're all heroes, right? No. No, you are not. But no, Midoriya is the only person here who's technically a good person. All of you cause collateral damage and kill people. But we're on the hero course, right? So we're heroes. No, in fact, your reports called you a bunch of fucking psychopaths. Oh, and Midoriya doesn't have a quirk at all. He just has cancer. That's it. And All Might is despised by literally everybody.
Hermes Kissinger.
Hermes Kissinger. With me here, your squad will get twice the girls.
We needed a replacement for Ica. Alright. Well, it's 10 minutes to the 2-hour mark, but what do you say, guys?
We are early, I will give us that, so why not?
One more try? Or try one more?
Mm-hmm.
Sir, may I come in? Please, any results on that thing I asked you to look into? Yes, sir. For starters, this bullet you gave me. Its shape and markings perfectly match rounds used by an experimental Gallian sniper rifle. I see.
Oh, someone made a tweet that I thought was funny when they said that trans isn't real, nothing with trans in its name is real, and someone responded with, so transport isn't real. Transfusions, transactions. These things aren't real, folks.
You heard it there first.
The night before the shooting, records show
Donald Trump. Aeroplanes are becoming far too complex to fly. Pilots are no longer needed, but computer scientists from MIT, I see it all the time in many products. Always seeking to go one unnecessary step further, then often old and simpler is far better. Split-second decisions. And there's a picture of Mokuba crashing a plane. Well, I know you don't like the new Resident Evil because it's not a walking sim, but I'm sorry you can't dance the zombies to death. Yeah, I thought Ian would find that funny. Someone I follow has done a thing on that really bad review on Resident Evil 2 where she's put policeman bad. Imagine trying to play a survival horror game with this fucking mindset. Maybe it's because the game is a survival horror. I'm sorry we can't perform interpretive dance to the zombies and achieve world peace. Resident Evil 2 probably isn't the fucking game for you. Why are game journalists being laid off left and right?
Alicia must be made to awaken. What? Alicia must be made to awaken. No matter how much I try, I can think of no other way.
Yeah, well, you're just afraid of your fragile masculinity being crushed. Yes, I feel it when I'm taking my estrogen pills because I'm trans.
But her emails.
I'm convinced that the
Oh, and this, apparently now in the States they're saying that hardcore pornography and video games are partly to blame for the surge in violent crime.
mean that the blood of their fathers is
Right.
Yeah, that's literally the we've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas argument.
But her emails.
And there's a picture of how everyone sees, Sony USA sees Japan, and it's got this woman crying in a car because a woman's pushed her big boobs against the window, and it says, Japanese game developers, Sony USA. Because apparently Sony apparently censored, the PS4 censored a part in Devil May Cry 5, where Trish is naked.
history as it truly was. We are all taught of the darks and calamity. And how
Want an
their
example of
lessons
media
forever
bias?
spread to the land.
If the media establishment agrees with the narrative, the headline will always be "People are calling for X." However, if the story goes against the narrative, the headline will always be along the lines of "Y group" or "the far Y is calling for X." Just something I've come to notice. They make their own bias appear as if it's public consensus on a whole, and at the same time portray the viewpoints they disagree with as part of the outliers and fringe. It's a classic tried and true propaganda tactic. The language game is powerful. It's important to learn the various keywords and phrases they use in an effort to subconsciously shape your thoughts while maintaining a facade of objectivity. They don't need to necessarily lie in order to misguide the public.
All but their own descendants as hard fact.
I pretty much commented on that with the how Scotland's being treated.
Yet at the same time,
Surrendering ISIS men told me that they were just cooks, cleaners and bottle washers. I said, with so many cooks you must have had great food. Got no laughs.
I believe that at least a few scions of the Valkyrie must have survived to this
Oh.
day. All across
I found a thing called 50 things that I'm not allowed to do at Hogwarts. 1. I will not poke Hufflepuffs with spoons, nor will I insist that their house colours indicate that they're covered in bees.
their stories share one common thread.
2. If a classmate falls asleep, I will not take advantage of the fact and draw a dark mark on their arm.
Those accounts are correct. The blood of the Valkyrie
3. Growing marijuana or hallucinogenic mushrooms is not an extra credit project for herbology.
bursts awake at one step shy of the end.
4. I've heard every possible joke about Oliver Woods' name is not a challenge.
Find Ragnite arms of their ancestors.
5. I'm not allowed to breed a liger.
I couldn't stop myself.
6. I will not go to class skyclad. 7. The giant squid is not an appropriate date to the Yule Ball.
It's a consequence of their origins in the
8. I will not use Umbridge's quill to write "I told you I was hardcore." 9. I will stop referring to showering as giving Moaning Myrtle an eyeful. 10. Polishing my wand in the common room is acceptable. Polishing my wand in the common room is not. 11. No matter how good a fake Australian accent I can do, I will not imitate Steve Irwin during Care of Magical Creatures class. 12. House elves are not acceptable replacements for bludgers.
He left only a minute ago.
13. Starting a betting pool on the fate of this year's Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher is tasteless and tacky, not a clever money-making concept. 14. I will not start every potions class by asking Professor Snape if today's project is suitable to use as a sexual lubricant.
I'm going to ask you this once.
15. Adding the name Beulah to Professor Binns' roster is not funny. 16. Springtime for Voldemort is not an acceptable suggestion for the class play. 17. Seamus Finnegan is not after me Lucky Charms. 18. I will not refer to the Weasley twins as bookends. 19. I will not refer to the Patel twins as bookends. 20. The Slytherin prefect is named Draco Malfoy, not Rocky Horror. 21. It is exceptionally tasteless to tell Professor Lupin that once you go black, you never go back. 22. I will not call Lucius Malfoy Jareth. 23. I will not bring a magic 8-ball to divination class. 24. I will not refer to the potions classroom as kitchen stadium. 25. I will not tell Ron and Hermione to get a room whenever they start a fight. 26. The Forbidden Forest is forbidden for a reason. 27. I am not a Tribble Animagus. 28. I am allowed to have a toad, rat, cat or owl. I am not allowed to have a reticulated python, snow leopard, Tasmanian devil or piranha. 29. I do not weigh the same as a duck. 30. Remus Lupin does not want a flea collar. 31. Sirius Black is not number 24601. 32. I will not lick Trevor. 33. I will stop asking the arithmancy teacher what the square root of -1 is. 34. I am not being repressed. 35. Calling Lucius Malfoy Luscious Mouthful is just plain gross. 36. I will not change the password to the prefect's bathroom to makes getting clean almost as fun as getting dirty. 37. There is no such thing as an invisibility thong. 38. I am not a pinball wizard. 39. Asking how do you keep a Gryffindor in suspense and walking away is only funny the first time. 40. I will not pose nude for Colin Creevy. 41. I will not pose nude for Dean Thomas. 42. It is a bad idea to tell Professor Snape he takes himself too seriously. 43. It is a bad idea to tell Professor McGonagall she takes herself too seriously. 44. Sir Cadogan is not one of the knights who say knee. 45. I will not offer to prepare Tandoori Owl. 46. I will stop asking when we will learn to make love potion number 9. 47. I will not ask Dumbledore to show me the pointy hat trick. 48. I will not greet Professor McGonagall with "What's new, pussycat?" 49. There is not now, nor has there ever been, a 5th house at Hogwarts, and I am not a member of that house, nor am I its founder. And finally, number 50, I will not take out a life insurance policy on Harry Potter.
Flipping the right rail switches.
Flipping rail switches, sir?
You know, those wizards wouldn't be around if you hadn't vaccinated them.
That sounds like a suicide mission, sir.
My friend's put a thing on her status going, my dad legitimately thinks I'm trans because he vaccinated me.
What are you talking about? It's the perfect talent for your
She responds apparently by screaming, yes, they injected me with Dagay.
I will finally be forced out of Gallia for good. You'll pave the way for the real army. You got that, Farah?
Oh, I've uploaded Kowalczyk.
Ah, good. I need to make Brian balls.
Another mission they don't have the guts to do themselves.
I hate the army in this game.
Mission that somebody still needs to do.
We're basically Operation Human Shield.
Yeah. You have no idea how true that actually is. According to Valkyria Chronicles 4, you are literally just a civilian army. You're not as trained as anyone else in the military, and you're actually considered less than the team that are in 4, because they're the Armoured Ranger Corps. Their job is to actually go in and fight the Empire on their home turf. Yours isn't.
Your Grace.
That incident grows old and stale.
Haven't you heard of the Emancipation Proclamation?
I don't listen to hip hop.
They seek to push our soldiers past the border. And the total of their forces approach those of our own.
Fucking Windows 98! Get Bill Gates in here!
Begins to sway towards the other side. It seems the loss
Yo, Cloud Windows 98 will be faster with better access to the internet.
It is faster. Over 5 million.
5 million.
He shot Bill Gates.
Your Grace.
Oh man!
I think it's funny that Bill Gates appeared later with with plasters over his the hole in his head.
Did he?
Yeah, during the episode, you know when Mr. Garrison made that vehicle.
Oh yeah, it's.
Yeah, one of the investors was Bill Gates.
Oh.
I think he said that it was better than being, than getting stopped at the airport security all the time.
Sire, I want to work in the service of your dreams.
very well.
Oh, Jughead!
Oh, Jughead! You ate my burger again!
I love that Archie did appear in Drawn Together, and he got shot for playing whack-a-mole.
Use the final flame of the Valkyria.
I don't like that show. It's too crude.
They show boobies!
Oh no!
Why do I get the feeling that Archie's a cock? And everyone goes and fucks Jughead, and he's like, oh no! I was supposed to be coming out and taking Betty and Veronica on a date, and they're all fucking Jughead and making me watch! No!
Jughead, why?
They promised me a burger if I did.
Yeah, they kind of promised me a burger if I did. So, fuck
Jughead.
you, Arch.
Oh, Jughead. You and your burgers.
Yeah, come on, ladies.
Have fun raising my bastard. Oh, Jughead.
Son, you are a disappointment to me.
Oh, Dad.
Is it about time you got a job and stopped sponging off of me?
Oh, Dad, I'm not a sponge. I'm your son. You can tell the difference between a human and a sponge. Even I know that. Get your Mickey Mouse ass out of my house, you worthless piece of shit. No, Dad, not the belt. No.
Oh, I better get out of here! Quick, to the jalopy! Come on! Come on! Come on, get moving!
Word has come that it has completed its trial run.
Oh, I better fill her up! It starts turning the handle on the front.
I'm gonna get you, Archie, as soon as my bum knee starts kicking in.
Oh, come on, come on!
I'm coming, boy. I'm a tan your hide.
Oh no!
I'm a tan your ass so. I'm a tan your ass so red it could open a casino in Nevada.
Oh no, not Nevada!
Okay, I may have just made a very, very terrible joke, and I'm glad Liz isn't here to hear it.
Why?
Tanny's ass so red it could open a casino. Yeah, Ollie got it.
That's right.
Tanny's ass so red it could open a casino in Nevada.
Why is that bad?
Native Americans, casinos.
Fair enough.
Valkyria powers and all. You plan to use those this time too?
Fuck Vegas.
Of course I don't.
Yeah, Liz lived in Nevada. Fuck that.
Who needs Valkyrie
Yeah,
when I've got you?
I've been to Vegas. It sucked.
I'd expect no less from you, Bob.
We're ready for anything out there. After all, this could very well be it.
Yeah, we're fine. You go be with Alicia. She needs you real bad.
Fuck Vegas.
All right. You all know what you're doing.
Definitely.
Vegas Pro is the editing software I use. It's also what X the Dark One uses. Because he's tweeted screenshots that I saw.
Quick, the car started. Now to get away from Dad. Oh, where will I go? Maybe I'll go to the malt shop.
There you are.
Pop-tates.
What do I
Pop!
get the feeling
You gotta hide me!
What are you doing this time, Archie?
I don't know. Dad is just so mad at me for no reason.
Did he ask you to get a job?
He might have said something like that.
Have you not been filling out those goddamn application forms I gave you specifically for this situation?
Did
you use them? Did you use them to make another fucking crown for Jughead?
Well, I was gonna fill them out, but, but then I saw Veronica walked by, and But in short, the next thing, when I came round, I spilled ink all over them.
You fucking idiot.
Hide me!
Here we are, right before the last battle, and I'm not helping things one little bit. Don't worry about me.
Oh, hide in that fryer over there.
Well, I get the feeling that when it comes to Riverdale, everyone else has grown up and got lives and everything, and Archie still thinks it's, the time when the comics were around. So he's in his 40s and still acts this way.
Yeah.
The malt shop's been closed for like 20 years.
We're 10 minutes past the 2-hour mark. Do you want to try one more or leave it here?
Try one more.
Alright.
Here is your mission.
Oh,
Okay.
I can't wait to get the band back together.
The enemy is braced and waiting for an attack on the Citadel at Galando. Before we can storm the place, we need to pry off the lid. We'll blow in the front gates. The plan as it stands is to roll a car loaded down with explosives up to the gate and detonate it. Your objective is to trip the 3 switches located along the rail. The switches' locations are as you see here. You'll just have to push your way forward to hit each one in turn as you go. To activate each switch, approach it in action mode and press the X button. Nice and easy.
I wonder how Jughead's doing. He's married, but has a harem.
Oh, you didn't leave any for me?
Hey, Jughead, wanna get the band back together?
No, I'm busy.
Oh, come on! I need someone on the drums!
Archie, I'm 46 years old. I'm literally dealing with a daughter who wants me to pay for her entire college education while snorting coke. I really don't have time to be playing drums with you anymore.
Oh, come on, put on that crown and come join me like the old days.
Oh, did you say you have a daughter?
Archie, you so much as look at my daughter, I am going to nail you upside down to my door by your fucking balls.
Such language! Well, fine, I'll go see Betty and Veronica.
I'm married to both of them, you fucking putz. Did time just stop for you?
I don't have to put up with this. I'm gonna go to the malt shop.
The malt shop's been shut for 20 years.
Dang
It's now a gay disco now.
Oh no! Holy ravioli!
Oh god. I'm closing my door now.
I need to go see a priest!
Actually, there are no churches in Riverdale.
Oh no!
Yeah,
There never has been.
Oh, God has truly abandoned us!
What did I do to deserve this?
You do know that now it has to end with him literally blowing up the town.
God has abandoned us. I have to purify it with fire.
Leave it all to me.
And then he gets arrested by the military.
Our hero's in trouble now.
So, Archie, if that is your real name.
It is. I'm a true and honest man.
I am a real American.
And yet you blew up an entire town, killing the entirety of Riverdale.
I had to. They were all evil.
How so?
Oh, the malt shop turned into a gay disco. The school's teaching evolution. The girls I loved, both with one man who has an affinity for burgers.
You killed Jughead, you bastard! He's clearly a Fruit Loop.
Oh no!
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Just try to stop me.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Just try to stop me. Found one. Found one. Just try to stop me. Found one. Get ready. You think bullets will stop me?
Just watch this.
Hurry it up. They won't wait for us.
Just watch this.
Oh, Largo has a mortar now.
All right.
In a true death machine.
This can't be good.
Can't beat the smell of fresh soil.
Just keep up this pace.
Damn it, they took the camp.
Are you still en route? All units forward.
That's Giolendio up ahead.
Oh. Theresa May struggles with voice as she stresses Brexit may be lost.
Good.
Ah! Oh, I hope it is. I hope it's done and it's over.
It was a shit idea anyway.
Ready to go.
Well, it was a shit idea. The fact it got as far as it did is like
I know, it's beyond the
kid.
pale.
It's like a kid came up with a stupid idea that clearly, throughout all effects of logic and reason, has no means of actually working in the realms of reality, and you think has no way of actually, no one would ever vote for. Then you find people actually vote for it. And then you're struggling to try and make it work within reality, but unfortunately gravity exists,
It just
other
doesn't.
people exist, and it just does not fit in. It's like trying to stick your dick in a jigsaw puzzle. It's not going to fit, no matter how much you fuck it. Okay, that analogy sucked, but you get where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
And all this has been, the last few months, the last 6 months, maybe even more, correct me if you want, that's fine, has been struggling to try and make something that was clearly a lost cause work. Through lies, misdirection, and, you know, hoping that no one catches them out.
Yeah. Huh. Didn't see him.
You? Sure. You ever seen monsters like these before? Ooh, here's one.
Take down the enemy in the middle.
You got it, hon. You ever seen monsters like these before?
Take down the enemy in the middle.
You? Sure. You ever seen monsters like these before?
Take them.
Blah blah, big boss.
That's Ghirlandaio up ahead.
And that, Oliver Johnson, is why you are a douche. Our plan has no place for practicality or success. To the liquid copter!
You're done.
Teresa
Never hurts to be
looks like she's really struggling with this Brexit idea. I mean, it really doesn't work in the real world. Reality will always disappoint.
Watch me dance.
It's like we got a mentally deficient chimpanzee with a melted face.
Don't let them provoke you.
Next partner.
Just keep up this pace.
Take down the enemy in the middle.
Enemy sighted.
We can't continue the advance.
You can't get me down. I'm ready to go.
Oh.
Next partner.
Good work. Keep it up.
I'll take care of it. Today's the wrong day to mess with me.
How much more blood needs to be spit? Take down the enemy in the middle.
There's another one.
Who are these guys?
Moving out.
So Sonic's creator has reacted to the Sonic 2006-19 movie.
Lancers, keep
Right.
track of your ammo.
He fucking hates it.
He's not seen it yet.
I mean the renders.
All units
Sorry.
report in.
Oh.
Probably so that. He's seen what they've designed Sonic as and he hates it. I mean, there are people who have claimed to have seen the movie, what the movie is going to be like, and apparently it already sounds bad, but it's kind of what they expected.
Just try to stop me.
By now, you should have a visual on the Citadel up ahead.
I can't see where they're firing from.
I wonder if you can take out the mines with a grenade. No.
My turn, okay? I'm a weapon. No, a shield.
A shock trooper has spawned right behind Alicia. Fuck, and she's vulnerable. Duck! Nope, she's down.
I'm ready to go. You can't get me down.
Listen up! Multiple wounded. Get me a medic team!
Watch me dance. Be a deal and take them all.
Ah! Dodged it. Right, well she needs to move, which means I need to clear out that guy with someone else.
It's injured. Remember to use Ragman.
Get ready to die, imps. Get ready to die, imps. Die, die, die! Back. Get ready.
Okay. Fuck it. Okay.
This is an order! next wave hits.
Watch me dance. Time for a quick step. Next partner.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Medic!
Okay, that's the first switch down. Keep it up, Sevens.
Please avoid any hasty decisions, soldiers.
Don't give them a chance to attack.
Watch me dance.
Oh.
Yes, right away. See here the paragon of protection. Sorry, alright? I'm frail.
How does it look out there?
My body's yours to use. See here the paragon of protection.
I can't see where they're firing from. Be careful.
I don't like their attitude. I can't tell where they're hidden. Be careful.
Watch out for landmines.
Return fire! I repeat, return fire!
We have to take back the Citadel. Squad 7, forward march! They came all this way just to die. If we don't clear this patch, we're stuck here.
Just clearing the mines. Guys, you still there?
Yes, right away.
Yeah, I'm still here.
See here the paragon of protection. Medic!
Please avoid any hasty decisions, soldiers. We can't continue the advance until we clear this area.
Oh, for God's sake. Right, now I've got to use one more command point to take the outpost.
Right away. See here the paragon of protection.
Do it! Do it now!
Rosie, you retreat so I can respawn you there? Interesting. Right, and where's Jane? There's Jane.
Try to stop me.
Let's at least move her into position to join the assault.
How much more blood needs to be spilled?
Are you ready to be lightly assaulted?
Get ready to die, imps.
Okay. Snipers. I should have called in a sniper, that would have helped. They're all coming around there, are they?
They're coming to get you.
Alright, listen up! Requesting mortar support fire! Here I go!
Ted!
I can see your punch line from a mile away! Hey, ladies! Nice spot, huh?
Ted's about to take out 3 imps at once.
Will this work? Thank you! Thank you!
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
I love playing to a full house!
I can't tell where they're hidden. Be careful. Where's that backup?
Ah, perhaps he can take the next camp.
I can see your punch line from a mile away! Enemy found!
I thought that might be expecting a little much. But he has taken out a tank.
Thank you!
The Citadel cannonry is awfully fierce, sir. Yeah, we
need to find a way to... The ladders on the walls.
I can see your punchline from a mile away. Camp occupied. Keep this pace up.
He knew you were here. Yeah. He's been on the sofa. He was on the sofa. He was on the sofa in there. And then all I heard was him get up. I thought, what's up with him? He knew you were here.
Sounds like your mom's home.
Yep.
Yes, right away.
Well, I couldn't really hear much, but
Okay.
headphones, but...
Ultra East.
My turn, okay?
I'm on.
Okay, I just watched that Ultra Instinct Alicia versus Selvaria.
Yeah.
Love it. It's everything I dreamed it would be and more.
I'm on.
Let's tip the scales in Gallia's favor.
Are you still en route?
I'm on. Go down. Let's do this thing. Just try dodging me. Here I come.
Check your ammunition stores. Good work. Keep it up. Push them back.
see your punchline from a mile away. Hey, ladies. Nice spot, huh?
Ted's going for MVP.
Thank you.
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
Ted.
Great.
You really want to learn more about the character. You know, you really want to learn more about the characters in the first Valkyria Chronicles.
Yeah.
Just try to stop me.
I mean, I want a story with Jane.
Try not to take any needless actions.
Even if it is literally her on PCP killing Imperials. You know what I'm in the mood for? What is
Genocide!
it? Genocide!
Oh,
Just have a bunch of Imperials just standing there, not moving their arms or anything, just being shot.
Oh, bugger. 2 of them are down. Including Jane. Right. Fraser, you've got to get in there and help them. I know that's a risk, but 2 good soldiers are at risk here. Ted's safe. And Jane is safe. Now get out of the... And now Fraser's down too because he's drawn on a mine. Right, Alicia, you've got to get in there and help her. It's less of a risk than she took. Just get in, get the medic, get out.
Medic! Fight this thing, I'm almost there. You'll be okay. Don't worry about a thing.
She's safe.
Squad 7, forward march.
Try to keep an eye on your teammates' position.
Make room for me!
Nice work. Keep taking them.
The tanks are basically useless for this mission, aren't they? I mean, you can't move them far enough. They take up 2 command points, which makes them a unit.
Yeah, that's why I kind of prefer him in 4. I know I keep harping on 1 and going to 4, but 4 did make it so that the tanks only took 1 command point. And I think, considering, again, you only get a limit of, like, 2 tanks. I mean, again, 4 gives you more options, but they all serve different purposes. But yeah, the original Valkyria Chronicles tank just really isn't that useful. Especially when you learn how to use all the other units.
Yeah. Right, Rosie, I need you to take out that turret. It says 1, and yet it takes 2.
I'm on.
Just keep up this pace.
Wonder if I can get Edie over to that
Oh
one.
God, I'm
What?
I'm watching a comic dub that so it says Pokemon Leaf meets the Scottish Pokemon trainer. There's, hello, I'm from Kanto. You what? What kind of legion is Kanto?
Huh.
If we don't clear this patch, we're stuck here.
Piss off.
Taking the stage.
Okay, I need to buy a Switch now just for this. If they actually do make her canonically Scottish,
She is canonically Scottish, I think.
they need to give her a fucking voice too.
Get ready.
I will buy a Switch just for that. Afro Kanto.
Get ready.
Target silence. Head for the next one. Hostile sighted. Currently in pursuit.
Oh yeah, I've got to pull out Largo, haven't I? Because he's not doing anything there. Retreat.
This is an order. You've done enough. Pull out. We'll handle this.
Kanto.
Right, and let's see if we can have...
What you staring at, you wee posh cunt? We can have a fucking Pokemon fight or what?
Alicia helped to take the outpost.
Don't get careless. They could be anywhere.
Angry Scottish Pokemon.
Don't let up on the offense. Damn it, they took the camp.
Okay, so...
Squad 7, forward march.
where is this other switch we've got to activate?
My turn, okay?
Why do you talk as Pokemon stupid shit? Like, you're getting strong, ain't you? If a weak cunts are getting a bit... Hey, Mora, you're spot on, am I, actually,
Smell
sir?
of fresh soil.
Right, you gotta defend that. Next turn. Right, let's see if we've got any useful orders. Do they boost attack, boost healing, boost for resupply? All units evade. All units attack, damage booster. Restores a set amount of all allies HP, and that'll do.
Multiple wounded. Get me a medic team.
You can take that camp if you want it. We're done with it. Yeah, they've taken it. Go ahead. You're welcome to it. We've got no use for it.
Taking the stage.
Why do you lie to me, game? You said it would take one hit. That is 2 hits. That is one more than one. That is 1 hit and another hit.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, Ian.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm watching the Scottish Pokemon girl trainer memes.
Oh yeah, they're great.
I just watched one that goes, "Hi, I'm from Kanto. What the fuck? Yeah, what kind of a place is Kanto? We posh candy. Oh, I'm from Kanto. We piss off."
I love the discrepancy between the creator and fan perceptions of the Scottish Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, it's just called Leaf meets the Scottish Pokemon trainer.
Next partner.
Kanto? What kind of region's that? More like Kanto.
Have you seen the video where it's like one of the Pokemon trainers is like this nice blonde girl, and she's like, "Oh, what a beautiful girl," and then she's like, "Ah, what the fuck are you looking at?"
I did see one where she enters the Pokemon League and it's the Queen with 2 level 99 corgis.
Yeah, she's like, "What the fuck are you looking at?" And then the other girl's like, "Oh God, she's Scottish."
I just saw one where they've dubbed the Simpsons thing over, going, "Brothers and sisters are natural enemies." like
Did
English
I miss
and
one of the
Scots.
switches? I think I missed one of the switches.
Shit.
I can get it.
Watch me dance.
Who the fuck does she think she is? I'm from Kanto.
Basically, I missed the first switch, but we've basically cleared everyone out.
Once we blow the gate, we storm in.
Yes, Captain.
Here's the Pope of Catholic, you cheeky tart.
Okay, that was another operation, and we've hit the 3-hour mark. It was a long one today. Oh, train going. Admiral Akbar!
Operation complete. The road's open, Sevens.
Oh god, I love the Scottish trainer.
I sent you like a video.
I will go under the bridge and climb and use the planks. You can walk over. Lass, I can look up my kilt, you can. That is not what I mean. Pass off. What they need to do for her though is at one point, whoever this game's version of Team Rocket is, she needs to Glasgow kiss one of them.
Yeah.
Give us your Pokemon. You have like the option to press X to give him a Glasgow kiss. Oh God, you broke my nose. Fuck off and give me your Pokemon. What? Give her to me now. He like pulls out a bottle of whiskey and smashes it, and then he tries to glass him. Oh God, she gave me a Chelsea smile.
It's a matter of pride, but this time
What happened?
Well,
The Pokemon trainer beat me. She beat all your Pokemon? She took all my Pokemon. She gave me a Glasgow kiss. And a Chelsea smile. She's a child.
Check out the video I sent you. That's funny.
I will. I just can't remember where I've left my phone.
Okay.
Right.
Where did I put that?
That was the end of that level, and next time it looks like we've got to take out Silvaria.
Good luck with that.
Okay, so, you want to leave it there, guys?
Yeah, let's leave it there. 3 hours is quite a bit.
Yeah. Alright. Well, guys, where can the internet find more of you?
You can find me on Murasaki's Pit, where I will eventually be doing a Yakuza Kiwami playthrough, and probably a Devil May Cry 5 one.
Yeah. Ian?
Well, you can find me at Within the Grey Walls, and I'll be continuing the Spider-Man DLC.
Excellent. Right. Well, you know where you can find me. It's all over the bottom of the screen. So, from us, see you next time.